everyone, this is Ruth the Forex Lady here with another video, and today we're going to be talking about type 3 patterns. Now before I begin, are you all subscribed to this channel? If not, what are you waiting on? And head on over to the Telegram channel and subscribe over there too because we have a lot of fun. Let's get right into it. Now, we covered type 1 patterns, type 2 patterns, and now we are going to do type 3 patterns. Now, what is a type 3 pattern? A type 3 pattern is where price would have found some area of reversal around the Asian midline. So we spoke about price coming out of the Asian session and significantly trading above or below the Asian midline, which is our type 1 patterns. And then we spoke about price coming out of the Asian session and trading at the Asian high or at the Asian low and then reversing, which is our type 2 patterns. And now our type 3 patterns is where price would have found some area of support or resistance or an area of reversal around our Asian midline. Now let's talk about that. As we can see here, we have our Asian high and we have our Asian low. Now, these patterns are a little bit more tricky and they are a bit more challenging to identify, but they are present in the markets. Like I said, personally, I prefer, if I am to trade type 1, type 2, or type 3, I would prefer type 1 and then perhaps type 2. But type 3 is not one that I would like. And to actually be honest, type 3 patterns tend to be the ones that we would consider our continuation patterns. So let's talk about it. So we have our Asian high and our Asian low. Granted, one other additional thing I must note with this series, the type 1, type 2, and type 3, I'm only showing the setups as they should present themselves. I'm not taking into consideration the trend, the 5200 trend, or any other thing. So when we are trading these pairs, you absolutely need to take into consideration if you choose to do that, because some of you all enjoy trading counter trends. If you want the higher probability trade setups, it would be advised that you look at the trades or at the pairs, that are in line with the trend and look for those particular trade setups. So let's go. So we have our Asian high, we have our Asian low. When price came out of the Asian session, what did price do? It did not go to the Asian high, it did not go to the Asian low. It found an area of resistance around our Asian midline and then it sold. We had a very nice engulfing candle. Everything lined up beautifully and we had about 20-30 pips to capitalize on to the downside. So what did we have when it comes out of the Asian session? It found an area of resistance and then we sold. Let's look at another pair. Once again, we have our Asian high, we have our Asian low, and we have our midline. When price came out of the Asian session, what did it do? It came up to the Asian midline, and then we had our beautiful trade setup, our 513 cross the downside, RSI trading below the market baseline, and then we had our 30 pips to capitalize on. If you want, you can even see this now as a type 1 pattern where price came down and then gave you that beautiful move to the upside. So you had a type 2 pattern here and then a type 1 pattern here. For those who wanted to take this, you could have, and for those who wanted to take this, you also could have. However, this would have been the better trade setup because we are in line with the 5200 trend. Now let's look at this one. This one was a very good setup because it was in line with the trend. Our 5200 trend was up. So let's look at it. We have our Asian high. We have our Asian low. We have our Asian midline. What happened? Price came and found support at the Asian midline, or it found an area of reversal at the Asian midline. And then what we had a beautiful bullish engulfing right here. And then if you wanted, you could have waited for the TDI confirmation on this candle right here, pulled you back about 20 pips, and then that ran over 200 pips to the upside. All right, so I hope this helps. I hope you have a better understanding of the 3 types of setups that you can look for in the market, which is our type 1, type 2, and type 3 patterns. So thank you all for being here with me during this video, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!